Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I made an old school meal that my mom used to make like once a week when we were kids. There was never onions in it though, or at least I don't think there was because my mom didn't like onions, but I have lots of onions. So this is just ground beef cooked up with onions and salt and pepper and garlic powder. I made a gravy out of it using some beef broth, water, and some flour. And I just pour it over some boiled potatoes. Like super simple. I mean, I want to say super economical, but the price of ground beef now, this is probably a bit bougie, but I also have some asparagus. So good. I will have a video on my main channel of how I make this. I have a whole what's for dinner that I'm in the process of editing right now, but if you've ever made those videos, you know that they take forever, or at least the way I want to do them takes me forever. But these asparagus I just did in the air fryer for 5 minutes on 400. You could probably even do 4 minutes if you want them a little bit crispier. But they have Tony's seasoning on it, the Tony's Creole. So good. I ordered that off of Amazon if you're Canadian. I've never seen it in a grocery store, so you may want to check it out on Amazon. It wasn't cheap, but it was worth it. Oh, my mic is like all messed up tonight. I'm all messed up here, guys. Anyway, I just want to eat. This is impromptu. I was not planning to film at all, which is why I have a really weird setup right now, because it's too dark in my living room. I don't have good lighting out there, and it is like 6:30, 6 o'clock. I don't know. Do you like asparagus? Also, I'm so tall. Filming at a table is nearly impossible for me. Like when I see people do that, sitting at tables, like when I used to film, if you ever saw my old mukbangs, which I've removed, I'm sorry, they're gone. You have to be an OG to know what I'm talking about. I used to film in my basement in my old house, and I had a whole corner set up just for mukbangs. So it was perfect. I had a special table. I sat on a stool, so I was lower because I had to be, because this is me sitting, and I'm not even sitting that straight. I have to be really hunched over to talk to you guys right now. It's okay. So this is really hot, as you can see. There's tons of pepper. That's the key to this. Lots and lots of pepper. And I'm a bigger fan of the onions and potatoes than the meat. Like, I don't know. I'm not doing that yet. Okay, yeah. I think the last time I made this was like August, and it was a little bit too thick. I just remember my mom's gravy being a little thinner, and I liked it like that. So I think I thinned it out better, because when I put the flour the first time, it was pretty thick, and then I just added some more broth and water. And she's not too thick now, unlike me. I'm not too thick. I'm just getting thick. It's nice. It's nice. You could probably use a little bit of salt, but I'm hesitant on salt. I'd rather add it myself after, because I added a lot of like boxed beef broth, so that can be really salty. And I would rather have to add salt than it be too salty. Make sense? Now, Mom, if you're watching this, she loves salt, and she would probably have added lots. Although every time I eat your food or her food, it's not like it's overly salty, so I don't know. And the potatoes are just right, like they're creamy, they're not dry. You know, sometimes you get them. These are white potatoes from Walmart. Sometimes the russets can be a little bit dry, so these are really good. It's not the same with golden potatoes, like yellow potatoes. You need to use white potatoes. I don't know why. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't taste the same. See if you can see it. Oh, I'm dripping. If I'm steel clapping, it's a good thing. I don't know when the last time I filmed a mukbang is. I know I posted one because I told you guys, oh, my Virgo mug. I don't put it in the dishwasher and it's still disintegrating. It kind of makes me feel sad. But yeah, I posted one that I did like 2 weeks before Christmas, or 10 days before Christmas. But have I done one since then? I don't know. Forgive me. But I've been active on my main channel, Vanessa White Randomness, if you guys want to check it out. I posted a couple grocery hauls. I'm getting back into it. Well, let's chat. I feel like a lot of what I've gone through in the last 2 years, honestly, since the pandemic friggin' started, let's be honest, we all started to go through whatever we needed to go through. We were forced to go through it, right? When you're stuck within four walls and the same people, you go through whatever you need to go through. I was going through a big awakening spiritually. And I mean, that's almost 3 years ago now, actually. I got really heavy into my channel during COVID, actually, at the start, because I was stuck in the house, so it was something to do. And after a while, I don't know. I went through some sort of existential crisis or something where nothing I did felt valid or valued or valuable. I'm like, what's the point? Why am I bothering this? The grocery hauls were starting to get to me. I was starting to buy things that just to have big grocery hauls, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just being honest, you know, going to the dollar store and spending $100 at the dollar store. Like, I need to be spending that. And like, I need all of that crap. So I went from 0 to 60 in the reverse direction of, I'm not doing any of this anymore. This is ridiculous. It's wasting my time. It's not valuable to anybody. And I just shut it down. And I just started to get really depressed about it. Looking back, I don't think I thought I was depressed at the time, but I can look back now and realize that I was really struggling to figure myself out and figure out what the hell I wanted to do going forward and who I was. And honestly, I swear to God, I feel like I spent the last 2 years doing this. Like, maybe not most recently, but 6 months prior to today, 2 years before that. Yeah. Hardcore. Now today, I'm trying not to think about it so hard. I'm trying not to make everything have to be... I can't see what my hair looks like. Is it crazy? I mean, it's me. It probably is. Huh. I literally just stopped cooking and sat down. Hence why it's so hot. But I'm trying to look at what I do now on a daily basis. If it's making, you know, there was the year before I didn't decorate for Christmas. I went through a lot of spiritual inner conflict when it came to religion and spirituality and holidays. Like, I'm just telling you, that's just my reality. And somewhere in there I decided, and talking to a friend actually on this platform, we both kind of were going through the same things, and I said, you know what, no, I'm doing it this year. It brings me joy. I don't care about anything else. It just makes me happy. Having decorations up and celebrating and eating good food and being with my family, those are the things that bring me joy. So I'm doing it, damn it. You know, I got back into spirit this year. I'm finding my passion for YouTube again, remembering that it's a value to me. It makes me happy to do these things. I'm in a really good mood. If you watch my grocery hauls, I'm usually pretty peppy. I can't fake that shit. I really can't, which is why I shut down for a while and stopped posting and filming, because I can't fake it. So what you see is the reality of what you're getting. I'm not putting a show on for anybody. So I don't even know what I'm trying to get at right now, but ultimately, I'm trying not to think about shit too much anymore. I have so much other stuff going on behind the scenes in my personal life that if I think about that too much, I get extraordinarily overwhelmed, and there are things that I will never talk about here, what are happening. And I just tell myself to let it go. And then I'm not responsible for other people and how they think and how they see me, how they view me, what they say about me. There's nothing I can do about that, right? Just nothing. But the effect that I allowed that to have on the things that bring me joy was detrimental to my health. I'm not kidding. You know, everything came crashing down, and I just was like, well, I can't do these things anymore then. And I stopped doing them. So between that, my own inner existential crisis, things going on in my personal life, people not seeing me the way I feel I deserve to be seen, I shut down. But finally, finally, I have the energy, I have the inspiration, the motivation. I want to do this again, so I'm doing it. I heard something the other day on TikTok, or it was a meme or a quote or something, and it said, don't let, I'm paraphrasing and I'm going to screw this up. Don't let the hate of other people or whatever, or don't let their darkness, dim your light, or don't let them ruin the things that bring joy to you. Don't every day thinking about them and obsessing about why would they do that? Who would do that? You can't rationalize with somebody who you can't change their perspective. And I heard someone else say, when you can't have a conversation with someone that's crazy when you're not crazy. You're right. I can't make sense of anything that anybody does. I can only stay true to who I am, know that wholeheartedly I am a good and honest person, and I am not perfect. At any point in time have I ever claimed to be perfect, but I am there for people who are there for me, which is why I wouldn't even say I have a circle. I have a line. I have one friend, she's my best friend. And she's that friend that I could show up tomorrow on her doorstep with my bags and my kid and my dogs, and she would give me the biggest hug, feed me, give me a place to sleep, and let me stay there as long as I needed to and be there for me wholeheartedly. That has more value than 50 acquaintances. So she is my best friend. I am an introvert, and COVID has made me so much worse. So my resolution this year is to see her more. She lives an hour away, so it makes it very difficult. But I make a million excuses to not see people. And I'm trying not to do that this year. And I'm trying to let go of the people who don't want to be a part of my life and who've made it clear and who do not value me, who did not recognize the things that I have done for years. I'm learning to let that go. I'm learning. It's not easy. It wakes me up in the middle of the night. I wake up in the morning sometimes and I roll over and I'm just like, why did they do this? And it kind of crushes me. Because in my 41 years, I've never been treated or accused of these things. Because I'm a good person. I'm learning to let go. I haven't let go yet. I would say I'm 90% let go. And then I get these moments and then I say, you know what? They don't matter. What matters is my best friend. What matters is my daughter. What matters is my spouse. What matters is my family and my parents and my sister and my pets. And this channel matters to me. These people, you are my friends who comment on these videos. I think, some people in my life don't value this and don't understand that. I'm not going to try and make them anymore. I'm just going to value it myself and know, some of the comments I get are so freaking touching and personal. Everyone's going through it, and it's really nice to be able to reach through a screen like this and just have a conversation. I don't know, with like-minded individuals. Now I always get people on here who aren't like-minded, although I don't anymore. You know what? That's law of attraction, because I don't draw a lot of attention to it. I don't talk about it, so it kind of stopped happening. Excusez-moi, stopped happening. There's a lot of pepper. It's making my nose run. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm trying to get at. I'm a babbler, and I'm not always good with my words. I just have a lot of feels, and sometimes it's just hard to spit them out. I'm still waiting to see my doctor about my official ADHD diagnosis so that I can hopefully start medication. I don't think medication is a cure for anything, but I also I'm not ignorant to the fact that it could help me if this is a neuro issue. It's gonna be a good year. And I'm gonna focus on the things that make me happy. Whether it involves people that I want to be there or not. Whether or not they want to be there, I can't control that. I'm just gonna move forward in my joy, in my journey, in my happiness. And hope that people follow along And if they don't, actually, no, I'm not even going to hope. I'm just going to move along. And the people that come along are the people who are meant to be there. You know? I'm longing for conversation. That's what I long for this year. New connections, friends, things I haven't always longed for. I don't know. We haven't really talked about it. Do you guys? This isn't really a resolution. This is just some goals. Do you have any? I don't tend to set them, but this year I don't know. I just kind of looked at myself and was like, what are you doing? I mean, I actually talked the other day about possibly working again. It would have to be something within the boundaries or diameters of my disabilities. But that's not impossible. I can't join the military again. But a year ago, 6 months ago, that wouldn't have even entered my head. I've been like, I can't. I just can't. Like, it would have been terrifying. And now it's like, maybe. At the end of the day, we can't control other people. The only thing we have control over is ourselves. We decide how we want to feel that day. And I'm really trying to not let other people have such an impact on how I feel and how I view things and how I enjoy my life. That's a lot of real estate I've given people in this head. I'm kicking them out. You know? And there's some other people in my life I wish I could help with the same thing. But I have an open heart and I like to take care of people. And I've never expected anything in return. I will continue to do that. I won't let certain things ruin how I pursue the rest of my life. I will always care about people. I want to get more involved in my community. I want to get more involved in something like the food bank or soup kitchen. Here in St. John, we have a methadone clinic. Like we have a lot of issues in our uptown here, and I would like to get more involved. You know, I don't know what that looks like, but I would like to just be more involved and help. That's my conversation for today. We ate the whole plate. That was so freaking good. I didn't think I was gonna eat that. I haven't really eaten anything today. What did I eat? A bagel and a boiled egg for breakfast. And then I ate, I made little mini pizzas on canned Pillsbury biscuits. They were really good, but man, did they give me heartburn. And I had like 3 of them. Yeah. And then grapes and blackberries, and now this. So I had a pretty good day. I think tomorrow I'm gonna film. Oh, that's another one I posted over on my channel. I did a what I eat in a day. I think I'm gonna film another one of those tomorrow. They're kind of like semi-vlogs because I probably chat a little more than a normal what I eat in a dayer. So if you want to check that out, you can pop over. Sometimes I'll do a vlog, but sometimes there's nothing going on in my day. The food's the most exciting thing, so I share that. But yeah, go ahead and check out that channel if you want to. Grocery hauls, what's for dinners, vlogs, what I eat in a day. That's about it. You probably won't see any other hauls. I'm not doing any shopping. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic week. This will probably go up on a Monday. It is Sunday right now. Maybe I'll put it up tonight. Who knows? Depends what I've got going on here in the evening. If everyone ditches me, I'll just sit on my laptop and edit away. That's what I do. That's the other thing. I used to feel really guilty. I'd be like, oh, I'm just sitting here watching YouTube. I'm just watching. I like doing that. I'm a homebody. I don't feel the need to go out and be part of tons of activities and run the roads all the time. I love to sit home all day. All day. all day. Do you know what I can do at home? I can do yoga, I can work out, I can cook, I can film, I can edit, I talk to people. What else is there to do? Come on. Now Jamie can't handle it. He can't sit still very long. We're polar opposite people. Go figure. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a fantastic week. Let me know down below what your goals are for 2023. If you've got anything that you're trying to let go, if you have any tips and tricks on how you let it go, leave them down below and let me know. Other than that, I love you all so stinking much, and I will see all of you in my next video. Take care.